Mr. Diaz was shot and killed when he tried to stop an attack on a pregnant woman at a birthday party. Governor Newsom and Lemoore's chief of police were at today's funeral. CBS 47's Fabiola Ramirez joins us live with more on the service. Fabiola.
Ken and Catherine, I got to listen in Mass, and one of the things I kept hearing over and over again about Jonathan Diaz was that he was a selfless man and that he acted out of courage. This morning, he was honored at
This is Jonathan Diaz, habitually putting everyone else's safety and security above his own.
It was a full church as family, friends, officers from agencies across the state and Governor Gavin Newsom gathered to pay their final respects to Officer Jonathan Diaz. In the funeral mass, Diaz was remembered as a true hero for his everyday heroism and for stepping in on November 2nd to stop a domestic violence situation. He got the woman being attacked to safety before being shot and killed by a man he knew as a friend. 32-year-old Ramiro Trevino Jr. then fatally wounded his father before turning the gun on himself. Lemoore's chief of police says Diaz was a hero in every sense of the word.
He knew what he was going into. There was not really any question, and he chose to anyway. And he saved one life. I believe he was going back in to save another life. And that was just Jonathan Diaz.
The police chief says Officer Diaz lived up to the agency's motto, to serve and to protect in and out of the uniform. Dozens of law enforcement agency vehicles escorted his body to the Sunflower Fields Cemetery. The Lemoore community lined up the streets to pay their respects.
It's a heartbreaking moment because most families really want to see their loved ones, their fathers, come home. And if they don't, it's a tragedy. So we bless and hope one day that they all come home truly.
People held thin blue line flags, American flags, saluting as the hearse drove by.
We're very, very fortunate to have the opportunity to work in this community and be supported by this community.
Hundreds joined the Diaz's family as they were presented with the American flag that draped over his casket. Doves were released, 3 helicopters blew up above, and a hero was laid to rest. The police department, the Diaz family, and the community lost a man they say would put everyone else before himself, just like he did that night, paying the ultimate sacrifice. Live in Lemoore, I'm Fabiola Ramirez, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.